Hello everybody. Hello, dear friends. Hello, dear Start Day community. We are live again today with you. I know it's a surprise. We didn't publish any label. We didn't publish any event, but you know that every 2 weeks we have a special event with Andrea. Women talk forever about. Yeah, hello Andrea.
Hi, Wana.
Welcome
Hello,
to the
everyone.
stage. How are you?
Ooh, I'm amazing. I'm still with my coffee, but I'm great.
Wow, that's good. I don't have anything here to drink. I just finished my coffee too, and I'm full of energy.
I can see that's great. We need it.
Yes, and because today it is it's gonna be a special week for me when I'm gonna close a big chapter of my life in the world of finance, and I'm gonna switch a little bit the horizon. I'm gonna switch a little bit the background. Um, Today we're gonna talk about a book that for me it had a major impact in 2019, and the book is Quitter by Jon Acuff. Quitter, it means the smartest way to quit your daily job and to launch yourself fully into your dream job. So this book is going to show us when is the right time, how to do it, and don't forget that it's coming from an expert because Jon Acuff is the guy who during 12 years he changed his job 8 times, and 8 times in 8 years. So he's the expert. He know what he's talking about. And we're going to share today these ideas with you. Andrea, what did you like most about the book? What are your key points that you are basically impressed? What is your first impression about the book?
Oh my God, Wana. Hearing you now, I realize how personal is gonna be this life.
I think
Okay.
so.
I can find myself here as well. And then I can feel your strong feeling for this week because it's something so important. And when you change something like your job, and when you take that big decision, you get a little bit nervous at the moment and you're trying to find yourself to be there, all of you.
Oh, yes.
And this book it's absolutely fantastic because it starts with a very important question. And actually, not just this book, but a lot in our life starts from there.
Yeah.
Who is guessing which is this question?
Who? What is this? Are you happy in your current life? Right? Or not? Did you find your dream job? I'm about to guess.
Okay, almost there, almost there.
Almost there.
But
Oh.
what if we are asking ourselves, what do I really want to do with my?
Mm.
I think we have so many thoughts just when we asking this.
Oh,
Because
yes.
you need to realize, what do you really want? How do you really want to look your future? And even if you're happy with your job, yeah, you can be happy with your job. I was happy with my job because I was a leader, because I wanted to be an example all the time. You need to learn and you need experience, a lot
Yeah.
of experience. But in the same time, we are all having dreams. And you want to have that job that is something what describes you, your personality, something what you love to do. You love to be there all the time. You like to smile, to help, to contribute. And it's really important to find that vocation. For
Oh,
me, everything started from there. So that's why I said it's going to be so personal. Because even if I was happy with my job, I'm always that kind of person who wants more, wants to progress, wants to
right.
help more, wants to do more. I cannot stop. I just cannot stop. If I stop, it's not myself.
Yeah,
And then you start another fight, which is not going to help you.
right.
So when I started to ask myself, okay, what do I really love to do? Because you need to love to do, to motivate you, to fight with all your mind, with all your body, with everything. And you need to find that vocation. And how do you find it? I'm going to tell you how it happened for me. I'll try to be very, very quick. So you have in your mind events, moments,
Mm,
feelings, and you try to bring somehow together what you really love to do, what you really like to do, the way you want to be, the way you want to live every day all of your life.
exactly.
And when you put everything together, you start to have ideas. Okay, I like this, I like this, I love that, I like this. And then you need to see, okay, but how do I put all of them together?
Hmm.
If I put them together, what is going to be? Because it's not easy. It's not easy to find your vocation.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You have to
not.
pay attention to your past moments, to the
Yeah,
moments, the hinge moments, those hinge moments from the
exactly.
past.
There are so many details, and somehow, if you analyze this better, you're gonna find more about yourself.
Yeah,
You're gonna
right.
know yourself better, and it helps a lot.
Right, right.
But when you get that, everything seems so simple because you have the major thing. You know
Exactly.
where to look at in the moment when you need to find your actions. When you have that done, let's say like
Yeah.
this,
You have
you're
like a
gonna know
benchmark. You know what you,
exactly.
the moment you feel the best in your life,
Yes,
what was what you were doing at that moment.
exactly. From that moment, you're gonna
And
be able, yeah.
and what was what you were doing, Andrea, the moment you feel the best in your life?
When I found my vocation,
Hmm.
so for me, it was one of the most important, let's say like that. I always wanted that. I always wanted to help people because I like to bring that smile, that
Hmm.
happiness, that health, and everyone's around me. And then I was like, okay, I like to do that. I love to do that, but at the same time, I need to live. I need to pay my bills as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure.
how am I gonna do that? Turn that into a business. And also, I realize how much stress can affect our life.
Oh yeah.
It can put you down straight away if you're not strong enough. And then in my mind, it was everything I'm gonna do is gonna be without stress. I cannot
Yeah,
accept stress in my life, no matter what.
for
Because
sure.
when you stress, yeah, you can be nervous, you can have emotions, feelings, but when you proper stressed, that's not gonna bring anything good in your life. At some point, I was so stressed because
Yeah.
I was in between two different jobs descriptions, let's say like that. I had to choose. And I was that nervous because I didn't know what to choose. I didn't know what I would love to do, that I literally started to shake. I'm like, wait till here is enough. I just
Yeah.
cannot get that anymore. So this was another major one. And
Those are the moments when you toss a coin.
literally, literally like, okay, it has to turn. It's enough. I cannot take it anymore. It's not gonna
Yeah.
bring anything good in my life. And I realized, analyzing everything, but also nothing comes in your life just like that, whenever you want or however you want. Everything comes in the right moment. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
need to know how to take it in your advantage, obviously. So the network marketing opportunity came in my life when I had all these questions in my head, and it was rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, fine. What am I doing? And then it came this opportunity, and I had already my ideas. I knew exactly my vocation, how it looks like. What do I really want? Love. And they're like, wait. I was listening and listening. I'm like,
You
are
had
you
the aha
serious?
moment.
I'm
I
like,
know.
I'm like, no, 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 wait, wait. Is this real? I did. Is it real? Real? I could not believe that it has incorporated every single thing I wanted to achieve for my future.
Right.
And I'm like, how? How is this possible? I was asking myself so long. I was fighting with myself so long. I was running as crazy, working as crazy to try to get more and more. But you know what? Okay, you achieve experience when you grow in your position. A lot of experience, a lot of situations. But your responsibility is going to be even higher.
Oh,
And
yes. And your
stress,
time, even less time for
yeah,
your dream job.
time,
That's the point.
more stress, more responsibility. No matter how much you're trying, how much you're fighting to not,
Yeah,
it's still there. So then, network marketing, your business. You are your own boss. You decide whatever you want for yourself. And you do. But you
exactly.
need to learn a lot. You need to be patient, lots of patience. We need that in our life, not
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
what we are doing, a job, work, a dream job, whatever we want. You need patience for your life. If you don't have that, it's really difficult to keep it up with everything, because
Exactly.
everything is changing, especially nowadays. Everything is changing. You just don't know what to think anymore at some point.
For me, I remember that hinge moment was in my last year at the university. So I had not yet started to work in accounting, not yet. But I was my part-time job during the last year of study. It was as a trainer. I was ECDL trainer, European Computer Driving License, and I realized how fulfilled I was when, after teaching people how to handle the computer, how to handle Word, how to handle Excel, they were able to pass exams. So that was one of the greatest fulfillment of my life. I said, okay, someone is benefiting from my knowledge.
Exactly.
And I had not started to work in accounting at that time. That was my hinge moment. I said, one day I'm gonna help people. I'm gonna help people grow. I'm gonna help people with training, with my knowledge. I'm gonna put everything to
Yes.
contribute to this world, to this community. And yeah, that was my hinge moment. And then, well, during the jobs, I didn't have too much the occasion to put it into place, but but for sure, with Forever, it was a chance for me, the chance to already to grow myself, to make myself grow, and to say, okay, I'm going to help people. I'm going to help people with a business. I'm going to help people with products, that as the way I'm helping myself, because I'm sure we are not the only one in these situations, for sure.
Literally, because also this author says, work can help you to change the world. But first of all, you're gonna change your world.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
because this is gonna happen. It's not gonna be a work, it's not gonna be a job, it's gonna be your passion, it's gonna be part of your life. You're gonna do
Exactly.
that every day, and everything is just gonna come by itself. It's not forced. You just need to be organized. You just
Exactly.
need to have a planner to know what you actually want to achieve. Because
And that's, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
when you don't plan yourself, it's not even just for work, for your real life. You should don't have a plan if you don't know what you want to achieve. You're not gonna be able to do much. And in the end of the day, you're gonna look back and you're gonna say, what did I do today? This day passed like so quick and I like didn't do anything. I can
Yeah, yeah, that's a problem because that is actually one of the great points that Jove can do. So the answer to the question, should I leave my job if I find my vocation? The answer to this question, based on the author too, is no. No. You shouldn't leave your job if you find your vocation because your job is going to help you to buy time for your be more organized because if your dream job is really your dream, you have to squeeze to be able to squeeze your time and to squeeze and to already to practice on your dream before saying, okay, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to be full time here. Because as you said, Andrea, organization, that's a major point. You need to be very organized. And me in my job, this is what I learned. I learned to be autonomous and organized because I was working alone as an accountant, and the deadline is here. So if you don't do it, no one is gonna do your job. So learn to be organized, learn to work in team. I had also projects to manage. As you said, leadership. You were responsible. You have to guide people. You have to show them how to do, teach them what to do. And for me, in my case, what I learned is to be less perfectionist because by nature I'm someone who's very, very perfectionist. But instead of making a waiting for 100% perfection, I'm sure people they want to hear you with that 90% perfection. They want to know that you are there with even if you are not perfect.
that's
So
a
yeah,
good
that's
way.
a
I
that's a
want
way to buy time, to buy time and to practice because that's a tricky part when you think you find your dream. At least it was my case for me before I started with Forever. When you think you find your dream, but is it your dream the best opportunity for you? You have to test it if really you want to stay in your dream every single day forever.
say that.
Because isn't it just like a temporary mood or and don't forget we all have to pay our bills, so
Ooh,
you need to generate the first income in your dream job before quitting your job. And what I found really amazing in this book, and when I read it for the first time in 2019, I could not check all the cases. There is a checklist where it's going to guide you when is the right moment to quit your day job. If you feel the cases, the checklist, you will know, is it a time, or maybe I should wait and stick around and try to use my day job for to get the best out of it. That's a unique point which I haven't found so far in any other book. That this
yeah.
checklist.
So literally, you need to find which is the right moment when you're ready to quit your job, but also you need courage. You need to want more from it.
Exactly. Exactly. And yeah, basically, as a key takeaway from this book, but I really, really advise you to read it, especially if you have entrepreneurial dreams, and if you want to go for your dream job, you think that you find your vocation, you found what you want to do. Think, keep in mind these several points. So the first one, you should never quit your job before practicing and planning. And if you can have an assess of the risk, that's good, the major risk. But when I say assessment of the risk, it's more like a telescopic way, because if you focus too much on the risk and you will see it like under the microscope, it's gonna look huge. So you will never make this step. Never. So assess the risk, practice, plan on your dream. You have to make sure that your dream is going to fill your day, because yeah, if you don't know what's the next step, and you found yourself in a situation when you don't have the day job, and you're going to be okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? Like you said, Andrea, being really organized and focused, and have the first test. So if you can make your first money from your dream job, and see, is it working? Is it a viable model? Did someone else succeed with my dream job, or I'm the only one hoping to succeed one day? And make sure to have support from your network, from your family, and to have a guideline, to have a discipline already in place. And I'm sure you can use perfectly your daily job in the meantime, before you build all those skills, before you get more organized, before you get the work discipline, and before you practice the growth of your dream.
And really important one. We need to know or to have that view how success looks from our
Oh
eye,
yes. Oh yes.
because this can be different for everyone,
All
and you
right.
need to dream big. If you just want small things, when you get there, like, okay, I have it now. Why should I find more? Why should I get more? So you always need to dream big and to see yourself there, to see yourself in that situation, to see yourself being a successful one, but as well what it means for you, what success means for you.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Because you have to measure comparing to yourself. And this is what I also learned, because at the beginning, also when I started with Forever and in the online, as an online entrepreneur, you tend to compare yourself with the others. But the others, you don't know. They had to fight their own limits. They had to fight their own issues. They spent years before being in that position. But you don't know. If you don't know their background, you say, okay, well, I'm not as good as that guy.
Exactly. That's
And
true.
I learned to compare myself from month to month, and to see, okay, you different from the past month? How much did you grow? And it's to measure myself, my current self, with my past self.
That's true.
Wow, that's yeah, and not to be very rigid with your planning, for sure, because yeah,
Not
we
judge
know that. Sorry, what did you say?
not judge yourself too much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just don't be too rush on yourself. Yeah, so I hope that we convince you to really read this book. So if you are in the position now, like we were, me and Andrea, some time ago, and we think, should I really quit my job to move to my vocation, to my dream job? Read this book first. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun, because the author Jon Acuff, he's very very funny. His situations at work, and you will learn a lot. And do the checklist. Do the checklist first. This is what we did, and yeah, then you'll make your own decision, like we did. And see you next week for sure, because next week, as I said, I'm going to start the new chapter of my life. After 12 years of experience, I'm going to launch myself into something really different, but build on my solid background that I build with the daily job and with my past experience. Everything, like when you build a house, everything is booked,
By step.
is built on top.
I cannot wait, Juana, to share with us your experience. I cannot wait.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it's going to be challenging, but it's worth it. It's
It
worth
is
it. I'm so
definitely.
excited about it. Have a nice Sunday, dear friends, dear community, Andrea.
Thank
And
you, everyone.
for
And
sure, we wait for you in 2 weeks' time again, by around this time on Sunday, when everybody's relaxing a little bit, to find out new key takeaways, new lessons from new books. Have a nice Sunday. Bless you all. Bye bye.
bye.